Alright, so what's going on YouTube? We are in front of Koga. I think the only thing I've done since Sabrina's gym is Safari Zone encounter, got the Surf HM, and I went on Cycling Road and I trained up Vaporeon. Vaporeon I think was level 25. I didn't have any good moves on it. Now that I have Surf, Surf is kind of overpowered. Surf is really good. I actually have Aurora Beam as well. Oh, can I surf already? I just saw that as an option. I didn't know I could do that. I thought I had to beat Koga first, but who knows. But yeah, I've got Surf, Bite, Growl, and Aurora Beam, so those are pretty good moves, I guess. Surf and Aurora Beam specifically. I don't think I've done anything else. Big Arcanine still doesn't have Flamethrower, which is unfortunate. Nidoking's moveset still kind of sucks. Pidgeot is kind of nice, and Snorlax, I have not done anything with Snorlax just yet either. I don't think I've battled with it yet, so level 30. I think we should be good though. I'm trying to think if I did anything else. I don't think I did. On Cycling Road, I did go down there, and I think I've caught all the encounters. So I basically, where was I? Sabrina's gym. I had already done all this stuff. I got the Gyarados on Route 14, maybe 13, can't remember for sure. But other than that, I had all the encounters here. I got something here. I can't remember what it was. Probably nothing. I think I've got, again, all the encounters everywhere. Cycling Road, I think you can get like Doduo. I can't remember what else, but I think I've got all those encounters as well. And then up here, I think that's where I actually got a Doduo, if I remember correctly. But yeah, no new encounters outside of my Safari Zone, which I think was a Rhyhorn. I tried to run through like all the patches of grass, like the early patches, and I ended up getting a Rhyhorn. I did catch it on the first attempt, I guess, and yeah, good stuff there. But yeah, here we are. So Koga, we're just gonna leave Vaporeon, kind of go from there. I need to get my screenshots real fast. There's one, and here's the team. There's two. And let's go ahead and jump in. Oh yeah, Pokemon Champions is coming out in 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks exactly. I think the 8th, April 8th is, I want to say it's Wednesday, so I think it is exactly 2 weeks. But yeah, that's freaking exciting. That's so cool. I have dabbled in competitive. Actually, you know what? I've played competitive. Oh, look at that, Surf is insane. I have played competitive Pokemon for a very long time. It's been like 10 years. I've dabbled in VGC throughout that time. Really, it's like a thing I play with my friends, and we have a good time. We've been doing that for 10 years now. But so I've been playing competitive for a really long time, and I'm super hyped. Oh crap, this is gonna suck. I thought I was gonna do more. But yeah, I'm excited about Champions. It's super, super, super exciting knowing that I have not personally, I actually did Gen for a period in time, but I didn't like it. My first Genning experience goes back to Black and White 2, I think. There was an app you could use on your phone. You plug all the details into the phone, and then you go to like Wonder Tray or something like that, or Mystery Gift, and then you actually get the Mystery Gift from your phone, which is actually really crazy that it worked like that. It worked so seamless. I got a Shiny Rotom, and I didn't like the Shiny Rotom because I didn't feel like I earned the Shiny, so I ended up trading it on GTS or Wonder Trading it. I can't remember what it was at the time, but I traded it off somewhere still out there, I guess. Level 40, I thought that said 49 for a second. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I traded that Rotom. Again, it may be still out there in the world somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, that was my first experience with Genning. And then I have a couple Gen Mons from some friends. Again, playing competitive. They've hooked me up in the past, and I appreciate them for that. But I do prefer to have my Mons natural, I guess. And we just destroyed Koga. We surfed like, what, 5 times? But yeah, I'm just excited about all that to say that I'm super excited about Oh yeah, there we go. I can use surf outside of battle now. So I'm just excited about champions and the fact that I can just go in, adjust my movesets, change my EVs, I guess, no IVs anymore. Change my natures. I can do all that in the game. I can actually go into the game. I love competitive Pokemon, but the thing I don't like about competitive Pokemon is that you have to load the game up, right? But before you even really get into the game, you have to get online, get on, what's the, Picolytics or something like that, find a moveset, find the EVs that you want to, EV sets you want to use. You have to do this. If it's an egg move, you have to go to here, blah, 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 whatever. It's just irritating, right? So now I can actually go into the game and just play it and get all the, VP that I'm going to need to make all the adjustments that I need. I'm just excited for that. So I'm excited for champions. We destroyed Koga, so I guess that's all for today's video. I do want to talk about champions some more, but maybe I'll do that in a separate video or something like that. But yeah, I do want to upload more stuff when Champions comes out. I'm excited about the fact that I can go in, just do what I need to do. I actually was just looking. I thought there was like a gap in the wall right here, but there's not. Oh crap, I need to heal before Vaporeon dies. But yeah, I'm excited about Champions. I do want to talk about that some more. Maybe I will put my thoughts together and kind of talk about that, because I want to talk about not Champions, but I want to talk about like competitive Pokemon versus competitive Fortnite, because that's where my mind goes when I think of competitive and competing. Fortnite, you load the game, you play. If you want to play competitive, you play competitive. It's that simple. And Champions seems like it's going to be that as well, where it's like if I want to play and I want to actually play the game, and I want to change my movesets in order to play the game more effectively, all I have to do is play the game. I don't have to go in and I don't have to breed anything. I don't have to run up and down in Alfrenata Town to get an egg to hatch. It's just all that stuff is removed, and I'm just so excited for that. So I will be uploading some more stuff when Champions comes out. I will do that because I am excited. And the idea is that I want to keep that stuff on YouTube because I have historically, I'm just ranting at this point, but it's fine. I've historically like uploaded videos and then taken them down because I don't like the series anymore, or I have a different idea, or I want to start fresh. So with these videos, these are going to stay up for, the future because I want to refer back to them and just, it was fun. I beat Koga in 5 serves, and I want to look back at that and remember that time. So that's what I'm going to do in Champions when it drops. I'm going to be dropping those videos, not from like I'm a professional Pokemon player, do what I do, and I'm going to entertain you guys, but more so for me to look back on and be like, oh yeah, that was a fun battle. I remember that in 2026, So that's the idea, that's the plan, and that was my Koga battle, is what I wanted to say, but I started like, I don't know, I just started to say stuff. But yeah, that's my Koga battle. That's my initial thoughts on Champions, at least the Champions release. And that's all for now. So I'll see you guys. I think Blaine is next. I've got to go surf a little bit. But yeah, hopefully I can get that gym badge soon too. Peace.